Have you ever wondered what could have happened if it was Master Yoda who went to Mustafar to stop Vader instead of Obi-Wan? Would Anakin have reacted differently to seeing Yoda come out of Padme's ship? Who would win between these two characters if they indeed face off on the lava planet of Mustafar? Let's begin with this alternative timeline. As Padme had just landed her ship, she runs out to Anakin, so worried about all the things that Obi-Wan had told her. Master Yoda told Obi-Wan to stay on Coruscant to spy on Sidious to learn about his next moves, similar to what the Council told Anakin to do. As Vader looks up to the entrance of Padme's ship, he sees the Grand Jedi Master standing above them. He turns to Padme as his hatred for the Jedi grows. Feeling betrayed, he begins to force choke his wife. Now, I think that Master Yoda knew this entire time where Anakin was, with how gifted he was in the Force. As the Grand Master walks his way towards Vader, a gust of Force energy comes towards Anakin, knocking him to the ground as Padme falls to the floor. As Vader gets back up and says to Master Yoda, "The Jedi failed me. I have brought peace all over the galaxy." Master Yoda responds with, "No peace, I see, only destruction. Powerful you are, Skywalker, but control you lack." As Vader turns his back towards the Jedi Master, he responds with, "I do not need to control the Force. I command it. You told me I was the chosen one, yet denied what I deserved." It was at that moment Yoda knew that there was nothing he could do to bring Anakin back to the light side. He ignited his green blade and jumped towards Vader. As Vader could barely turn around fast enough to ignite his lightsaber to stop the Jedi Master, Vader is caught off guard, as the speed of Yoda was much faster than he anticipated the 900-year-old Jedi to be. Master Yoda used the lightsaber form for Ataru. This fighting style allowed the Grand Master to use his size and agility to his strengths. This allowed him to use his acrobatic skills to bounce off the walls to confuse his opponents. This made Vader have to go into a very defensive counterattack from Yoda's quickness, which was not playing into Vader's strengths. Anakin used a much more aggressive fighting style with his lightsaber Form 5 Dimso, with a combination of speed and power to overwhelm his opponents. The only thing that Vader could really do to counter Yoda's acrobatic fighting style was to move the fight into more open spaces where the Grandmaster would have a hard time using his acrobatic movements. However, this was not going to plan for Vader, as his duel was making its way inside the hidden base, where Vader was having to focus on his precise lightsaber strikes and counterattacks to make sure Yoda did not catch him off guard. There was one other thing Vader could do to win this duel was to make this duel last as long as possible, as Ataru was a very deadly form. However, it was very tiresome, as the user had to be very strong in the Force, as it required much movements like flips and spins to confuse their opponents, which made the duels weaker as time went on. As Vader tries to do a similar move to what he did to disarm Dooku on the command ship, however, the Jedi Master is able to leap over this attack, and this causes Vader to turn to strike down the Jedi Master. However, Yoda was extremely too quick for this move by Vader, and it completely misses the Grand Master. Seeing this, Master Yoda reacts as this could be the only opportunity to defeat Vader, and slices Vader from the knees down, causing Vader to fall to the floor in pain. As Master Yoda uses the Force to grab Skywalker's weapon, now we can do two things with this story. As we can say that Master Yoda could break the Jedi Code for killing an unarmed prisoner, or seeing that Anakin was too dangerous to be left alive and would kill him then and there. For this scenario, I believe that Yoda wouldn't have kept Vader alive, especially for everything that he had done for the dark side of the Force. Anakin was truly gone. Vader lifts up his arm, screaming in pain, saying that From his point of view, the Jedi were the ones that were corrupt, as Yoda takes one final strike down, killing Vader where the rest of the bodies lie of the Separatist leaders. Yoda then moves back to Padme's ship, where C-3PO had already put Padme on board. As the Grandmaster is about to walk into the ship, he sees in the corner of his eyes blue lightning heading his way as he flies into the wing of the ship. Lord Sidious could feel in the Force that Yoda had killed his worthy apprentice. After spending years creating this plan to manipulate Anakin to the dark side of the Force, all gone in a mere few minutes of their duel. As Sidious says, "Master Yoda, it is you that is blinded by my power. Now you will understand the full power of the dark side." As Master Yoda gets back up, he ignites his lightsaber, blocking the lightning coming his direction. The Grandmaster had never seen Force lightning so quick and yet so powerful. As Sidious uses the Force to begin to throw boulders towards the Green Jedi. As Yoda does a backflip to dodge these incoming boulders, Sidious ignites his Crimson Blade and lunges towards the Grand Master. As the Grand Master and the most powerful Sith Lord go back and forth, Sidious unleashes his full power and anger towards Master Yoda for killing Vader. Yoda does a backflip and spins, trying to confuse the Sith Lord's attack. However, Sidious had mastered all 7 forms of lightsaber combat, and these moves had no effect on the speed of Sidious. Master Yoda gets force pushed into a wall as Sidious unleashes a tremendous storm of force lightning, causing the lightsaber to fly out of Yoda's hand. Taking the lightning by the palm of his hands, he was pinned against the wall. Sidious knows that he has outsmarted the Grand Master, and soon the Jedi will fully pay for their act of treason. It was until Yoda could see in the sky another aircraft landing by Padme's ship. As the cockpit of the ship opens, as Obi-Wan jumps out, igniting his blue blade, killing the Coruscant guards standing next to Sidious's ship. As Sidious sees this, stops the Force lightning and begins to force choke the Grand Master. Obi-Wan sees this and rushes in with his blue blade. Yoda is dropped to the ground, absolutely exhausted from his duel with Sidious. Sidious reignites his lightsaber, and Obi-Wan, known for being the master of Sorsu, challenges the powerful Sith Lord. However, Obi-Wan realizes that he is completely outmatched by the quickness and proficiency of the Sith Lord. Yoda is finally able to muster the last remaining energy and join in this duel. The two Jedi coordinate their attacks by striking at different angles. Master Yoda stays on the offensive, while Kenobi helps to defend the strikes from the Sith Lord. As Sidious can see that he is at a disadvantage, uses the Force by the nearby lava lake, and force pushes the lava onto the landing deck, quickly heading towards Padme's ship. This gives Sidious enough time to break away from the duel and jump into his ship to fly off the platform. While the two Jedi use their combined Force abilities to stop the lava from reaching the Senator's ship, both Jedi, completely exhausted, jump into hyperspace, heading towards Polis Massa to receive the finest medical treatment. There you have it. With all the factors of different fighting techniques and confined space, I think that Master Yoda would have easily defeated Vader, much quicker than his duel would have been with Obi-Wan. I think that with the combined forces of Obi-Wan and Master Yoda, that if Master Yoda stayed on the offensive and didn't allow Sidious to reach Obi-Wan, that Sidious would not be able to defeat both Kenobi and Master Yoda. This causes him to use his Force abilities to create a diversion to allow him to escape and search the galaxy for another worthy apprentice. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this what if scenario and the Star Wars Battle Royale. As always, thank you guys so much for watching to the end of these videos. It means so much to me. Have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one.